started the stream.
I don't get to swear anymore? Boo.
No, sorry.
I'm just not allowed. Alright, let's make sure I mute you as soon as it goes live on my screen.
There we go. Yeah, YouTube's always just a little bit behind. Welcome, friends, and hello. It is map night. I am changing from Paladin. I just wanted to show off my glam a little bit because I worked on it yesterday, Thursday, when I was learning how to play Paladin again. Yeah.
It's so blue.
It's so blue. And now I'm so white. Okay. We should have some posted already. Yeah. Any two at the same place? No. Okay.
That would be easy.
Who wants to bring out their fancy car and give me a ride? Whoa. Okay.
I mean,
I
right.
think she means you, Phil.
I'm like, that was not the mount I was expecting. There we go. Nice. Ah! Cerberus.
I don't even want to play anymore. I'm going home. Well, I heard that raid was a pain in the butt. Where are we going, by the way?
What's closest?
Me?
You? Okay.
Yep. You know, I didn't install the hydraulics in this, so we're kind of stuck.
Just like those bouncing cars, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's a low rider. Low rider. We have a tank, right?
I could be a tank.
This
Or
is
Laylu
me.
can be a tank. Oh, Laylu just switched.
This is me looking for a tank.
We're fine. This is fine.
The world is burning around us. This is fine.
Except for last week when we tried Ophio maps without a tank. With three people.
On purpose.
Oh no, it wasn't. It was the special one with 3 people and no tank. On purpose.
Really?
I thought it was going to be easier than it was. And at least Zoam took pity on us and joined in.
How is Zoam doing? I heard they bought the Noctis card for way too friggin' much.
Zoam's recovering. Yeah.
Oh, I would be too. I'd be like, it's only 3 fashion reports. I'll get through this.
Yeah.
I'll be back on Friday, guys. I'm surprised you didn't put up that meme. I'm never going to financially recover from this. That's what I would have done. Oh, man, these guaranteed maps. You gotta love them, right?
Guaranteed.
How am I doing? I have plenty of room for tomes. Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah. And tome check, everyone, and make sure you have Wondrous Tales. Just in case.
That thing I turned in on Tuesday because I don't know how to pace myself? Gotcha.
Hey, look at you go.
At least one of your viewers is like that. I can almost promise it. Almost.
Yeah, it's definitely not me, so it has to be one of them.
Alright, where are we going next?
Do.
Is that way over
Is
there?
that mine? Yeah.
Left. I think Phase is closest.
Okie dokie.
This way.
If you guys want the regalia mount, you can get it now for a limited time only. By completing the final...
Hashtag not sponsored.
Exactly. By completing the Final Fantasy 15 crossover event live now in Final Fantasy 14.
Until... When does it end?
March 13th.
Wow. Okay. Question.
Yes.
Do you know what's going to happen for Phase 2 of the Moogle Tombstone event?
No idea.
Me either, but I was like, I was looking at it. Phase 1 runs until the 11th. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What's a Phase 1? What's a Phase 2? I was like, are they gonna tell me to go fishing again? I catch some fish and get a lot of tomes.
So yeah, I don't know if they're planning on stopping it for a couple of months and bringing it back the month before Dawn Trail, which is what I think might happen.
Seems
But
like
what the heck did you do?
it. Ooh.
There was a surprise superbolide.
Oh. Not it.
Yeah, so I think that's what's going to happen. Because they're definitely going to have another one before Dawn Trail, and because it's only just a few months away, they're going to call it like Phase 1 and Phase 2.
I think they're gonna run it concurrently the entire way.
I couldn't imagine because
Not good.
it you think it might get stale, but and they're gonna have the Final Fantasy 16 crossover before Dawn Trail as well, and they don't want anything distracting from that.
Well, yeah, they gotta move units. I mean, cross promote their products. I mean, give the player base something fun. Yeah, that's right.
So I think it might be like Moogle event and then 16 crossover and then Moogle event. And
You think-
potentially somewhere in there Make It Rain, because they might want Make It Rain before DT drops as well.
Should have done Make It Rain the week before Car came out. Just thought, for those of us who weren't prepared. Scrambling to Gold Susser.
Shusha.
There's yours way up there, and then the Lunas had one somewhat closer. That being said, viewers, formal invitation. You want to come get some loot? You want to come get no loot? You never know. You got to come out here and try. We could use a few more warm bodies.
Well, we got room. We are on Helicarnassus. Just let me know.
Over on the Undead Dynamis Data Center.
Undead.
Did you see? I think it was. I keep forgetting the guy's name. It's Keitsu Chaiji something or other. Recently, he's been doing a series on things that are like myths and how to test them to see if they're actually true or not. Like misconceptions that people go with. One of the ones in his latest video, and I know I'm plugging for him. I shouldn't. But he's like, do you interrupt at the end of a cast to reduce the boss's total amount of swing timers? Because like if you interrupt early, they go right back to their auto attack pattern. And he's like, actually, no. Find something with a long cast, interrupt it. What'll actually happen is if you don't stun them, if you actually do an interrupt, they just stand there dumbfounded until the cast would have finished anyway. It's all scripted. So it's better that you use it, burn your interrupt, get it on cooldown faster, and don't risk somebody else burning theirs because they were planning on interrupting at the end, and get on with it. And I was like, I'm sitting there staring at his video like, no friggin' way. And then I ran into something I was like, poke right at the beginning, and it just sat there staring at me. I'm like, holy crap, he's not full of garbage. I feel bad for doubting him. This is, I think Leilunas's.
Lelu?
At least I think. Let me click. Yeah, that's Leilunas's. And then we'll go to yours. But I'm happy with my flaming fists, and I don't want to go back into Eureka. You can't.
I mean, they're nice fists.
Thank you. I worked very hard for them.
Hey, good evening, Circle. How are you? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday night, or Saturday morning, or Tuesday something. I don't know time zone, but
it was bad. There was a lot of late nights in there. And I
Yeah.
spent an absurd amount of money on logograms. I don't want to talk about this anymore. So how about the weather?
well, we just finished Boja February, so it's Deep Dungeon March.
Ooh, what are you starting with?
I haven't decided. Might be Eureka. Well, not Eureka, but Eureka
You should have
Ordos.
seen my face.
I wanted
That was
to,
like that-
honestly.
that crazy Tom and Jerry meme where he's like, what? Deep Dungeon. I'm like, all right. Eureka. Huh?
You spent the night shaving your cat's butt. That sounds like an alternative to emergency bath.
I have.
Tell us.
I've had to emergency bathe a cat before, and not for any reason you would think, because she jumped on a pizza. So
To wash the pizza, right?
I had to give her a bath. Like I don't bathe my cats. I used to. The first cat I ever had, I gave it baths. And then I became like cat knowledgeable and I stopped doing that with my other cats. And so now it's like you have to put on the gloves and the PPE to like maybe prevent yourself from having to go to the ER. And so it only happens in the case of emergency, like pizza sauce all over the cat or something like that.
They'll clean it off.
You see, if I ever had to emergency bath my old cats, because again, more knowledge, I don't bathe my cats unless absolutely necessary now. My girl cats were like the worst about it. I would literally put on a swimsuit and I would just get in the shower with them. I would literally hold them against me while I scrubbed them down. And then when they were done, hand them to my husband, say, towel dry this animal, and I would immediately strip the swimsuit and get a full-on shower for myself. Because that's the only way I could get them clean.
Oh, crap.
Really?
Okay.
I wouldn't try. They would use me as like a climbing post. Like,
oh, nails got trimmed before we started.
Oh,
there was a whole procedure to it. But with the ones I have now, the one boy cat I have, my oldest one, when I adopted him, he had the fungal infection ringworm, where it's got the circles and the fur doesn't grow. So he literally loved baths because I put the pink stuff in the water and I would just literally float him on his little back, and it soothed him so much that he was just like, baths are the greatest thing in the world. I mean, I don't really bathe him now because his skin was just so damaged that it was like, no, unless he gets into something really bad, I do not bathe him at all. And of course, the other cats, I've never really had to bathe them. The only one I've had to bathe other than the oldest one is the youngest one, because he's an absolute klutz and would step in poo-poos and other things in his little litter boxes and have to get, his undercarriage
emergency
clean.
Emergency bath.
Yes, because I did not feel like emergency carpet cleaning the entire house.
That is fair. No,
I
think my youngest had to have an emergency bath because he got into some kind of soap. Just something that I didn't really want him cleaning off of himself.
Yeah.
Like a liquid soap. And I'm like, no, you're getting a bath.
Yeah, but all the soaps I did use on the oldest one were formulated for his very sensitive skin, and they're like all kitten friendly, mostly organic. And now if they get something on him where I just have to spot clean them, there's a organic brand that does all kinds of human products for like lip balms and everything else, usually uses honey, that also has a spray-on shampoo for kitties. You spray them down, get them, saturated in the spots that are bad, and then you just towel bath them. And it's way less invasive on the skin. It gets them completely clean really quickly. And you don't have to go to the ER to get stitches for the, track marks of the lion and tiger you were bathing.
Legit. That's happened to me before. I bathed my cat and legit had to take a look in the mirror and see if I needed stitches. Oh, man.
Dogs don't do that. Dogs
No.
They look at you and go, can I get out? You can go, are you clean? You're like, no, really. You're like, no, can't. Sorry. It's like dogs. Dogs are better.
Yeah.
Definitely dogs.
Cats, Rain Man. Cats are magnetically opposed to water. Like, getting them in the water is probably 90% of the battle, because you go to put them in the water and they like flip
Levitate.
somehow, away from the water, and you're like, how did you even do that? And so you turn them around and try to put them in upside down and backwards, and they still manage to flip around and climb on your back and springboard off. And oh my god,
They're close to the tile, and you're like, hold on, that's non-stick tile. And they're like, don't care. Laws of physics cease to apply when it's me and water.
Oh,
Basically.
man.
Like I said, that's why I used to cradle him with the swimsuit on.
Yeah. You are braver than I am.
Or stupider. I think stupider at this point in time. I'll be honest.
It's like
His bravery and stupidity is a very fine line, and I crossed it daily.
Oh, my.
I was actually out to lunch with my folks today, and the restaurant we were at is literally like right next to the intersection that I walked out into rush hour traffic to, rescue said baby cat in the first place. And I'm sitting there looking at the traffic just like so thick at even the lunchtime, and I'm going, God, I was insane. I walked into traffic worse than this. I was insane. I'm glad the cat is worth it.
Adrenaline's a crazy thing.
If he turned out to be a jerk cat or, just completely unhinged, I would be regretting this decision right now. But no, he's curled up next to me sleeping because he has to be like right next to me, and it's so sweet. Now, I have shaved a cat before. I had a long-haired cat that would get extremely matted. That we did literally, from the time she was like a year and a half old, have to like shear her down. And that's with the vet going, yeah, her type of fur, because she was a wild cat, domestic cat mix. They said, this is the only way you're going to stop the mats, because those two fur types don't shed right. I've never had to with any other cat, and I've got another long-haired cat. Never had to do anything like that with anybody else. But her fur type was just so horrible for matting, I had no choice on it.
I'm going to get hit by that.
Okay.
So I have shaved a cat before, but
I've never shaved a cat. I mean, my cat had been shaved when she had like surgery, when she got spayed. But
yeah,
the thing with wet cats and shaved cats is
I don't feel so good.
Cats don't look like how you think they look like. They're actually just giant rats. And they are like 90% hair. So if you see a wet or a shaved cat, it's actually hard not to laugh at them because they look so ridiculous.
They know that.
Yeah. And Catherine, she like I said, it's the type of wildcat she was. We weren't even sure. We were just told by the vet that, yeah, she's a wildcat / domestic blend. But she didn't look like the drowned rat when she was like shaved or anything like that, because we'd leave a layer of the fur on there real short, so she looked like a short hair cat.
Right.
So she kind of just looked like her head, legs, and tail were floofy, and her body was not. Kind of like a poodle shave.
Okay.
But I learned how to do it right, because you can't touch their whiskers or anything like that. Because if you cut their whiskers, you can basically make them whisker blind, and then they do not have a good time while they grow back in.
No.
So you just put whiskey in their milk, right? Give them a whiskey sour.
Hardy har.
My grandma did that. Cat wouldn't go in a milk dish for a week and a half, she said.
Oh, I had somebody get my late dog Shippo, drunk one time. They had all the puppies in the kitchen, and he decided it'd be funny to give his puppy beer on a paper plate.
Oh.
So Shippo's like, hey, everybody else is doing it. That dog, from that point forward, he'd smell beer, he'd leave the room like, no.
Choke.
Choke.
Because I won something, Deb. I'm sorry. I should go.
Jeez, Phil. Now, I'm from the generation where, things like honey and whiskey got put on my pacifier as a baby. No harm done.
No harm done. Let me call my therapist.
There's pictures of my mom, because she grew up a farm kid, that they had literally took one of the, big old animal nipples for, for bottles. Mm-hmm. For feeding baby goats and cows and stuff like that. And they literally slapped that thing on a beer bottle and handed it to her.
Jeez.
She'd be basically, kind of like one of those old cartoons, like the old Warner Brother cartoons and stuff. Yeah, she'd be carrying around a beer bottle with a,
Diaper.
Yes, literally. There's actually old home movies that they've converted over, and you literally see this little blonde, curly-haired kid, nothing but a diaper, carrying around a bottle with a binky top on it, just sipping away every once in a while. It's like, whoa, things have changed dramatically.
It's good for kids. It's liquid bread. Yeah.
Pretty much.
You need a disclaimer right now.
Said by people of the past, not today.
Hashtag not medical advice. Okay.
Hashtag don't sue me.
Hashtag what your grandma would say, but you would not.
No, grandma was having a whiskey sour and the cat saw the milk in the glass and licked it. It was not. It was fine till they got to the bottom of the milk. Got to the whiskey and the cat's like, what? That's not what I thought it would be.
Jeez.
Poor kitty.
Well, grandma wouldn't actually put whiskey in their dish. That's a waste of whiskey.
It's true.
Grandma's
Anyway,
wild.
long story short, Sergal, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Butt hair, cat shaving. Not fun. Sorry, our condolences. Come help us with maps and help you forget about it.
Oh, man. Leilu, what you doing to me?
Taking damage.
Starting every fight with Superbolide.
Making it so you don't have to do nothing the whole time. If me and Faye killed everything quickly enough, there wouldn't be nothing for you to worry about.
It's true.
Alright, everybody should have done a map at this point.
I believe so.
I've got one where we just were. What do you got, Deb?
Deciphering. Right here.
Boo.
Boo.
That's too easy. Wigged. R-Y-G-G-E-D. Wigged. Would you believe that was a scene from a spelling bee?
I would believe it. Enemy reinforcements.
Care. More crap to punch. Oh, it was great. We had a lot of fun. There was a lot of pull timer 27, and then it's 28. Everyone's there, and I'm like, here comes the giant fist! Pull it.
Oh, so you were the one doing it.
Only when it was literally just our group prepping and clearing things.
I see.
We were so afraid the instance was dead. And they were like, I don't know if you'll be able to get back in. I'm like, well, I've done dumber stuff. Hashtag YOLO swag. Nail me to a wall. And then I left. I got back in 5 minutes later.
Fair. Hey, portal!
And they were they didn't think you'd make it back.
Yeah. If anyone's looking for a Discord to help them clear Eureka and Baldessian Arsenal for the first time, though, I got my clear with the Aether...
ABBA.
Yeah, the ABBA. The Aether Baldessian...
No, it's Aether Baju Baldessian Arsenal.
There you go, yes. Thank you. They were fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. They went out of their way to host runs while I was streaming and everything, so... No, it was really good.
Was it Lego Steppers?
Lego Steppers?
Lego Steppers is one of the groups that does DRS. I didn't know if they also did BA or not. Also, tell me about BA. Is it as bad as the graphics make it look?
No.
Your laughing is not helpful.
My run went super clean, though. Yeah, I didn't really have much problem at all with my run. It was really good. We got it first try.
Nice.
It doesn't always happen. Like sometimes they do a run and halfway through they realize that the DPS isn't there or they don't have enough people, so they kind of call it, but no. If you get in a Discord like that one and you listen to what they're saying in the calls, you can do it. You can do it. I mean, bad things happen. You might die. And sometimes they can bring you back with a sacrifice, or sometimes they can't. But
can I clear it 9 times though?
Oh yeah. I'm still signed up to their Discord, and I get messages of groups running like 3 or 4 times a day. So
yeah, I'm just saying though, like I don't want to run it. Just don't care how
whether you want to is a different story, but you obviously could if you wanted to.
Too bad at the game.
Oh jeez.
I just have to accept my limitations.
His spirit animal is a sad panda.
Oh.
My spirit animal is an extinct sloth.
Don't insult the sloth.
Wow. You bring all your fighting words to Debbie's streams?
I mean, to be honest, sloths are slow and smelly. That's
I said what I said.
I mean, it's not like they're clean and noble creatures. They're just sloths. They've been around millions of years doing the exact same thing they're doing now.
And it's worked for them, so can you really argue?
There you
go. Could be like, what is it? It's koalas or pandas, but they spend like 70% of the time sleeping, 20% of the time eating, and 10% of the time looking for a mate. And it breaks out to be like 45 minutes, and if they don't find one, they just go back to sleep. It's like,
I got stuff to do.
That's something to aspire to.
Yes.
I think that's koalas.
Well, koalas I think it's reversed. I think they have to spend 70% of their time eating because the eucalyptus leaf is so poor in nutrition, they have to eat like several dozen times their body weight in leaves every day.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Pandas are the same way with bamboo.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. There's things I have to chase around the battlefield now.
Oh, no.
Have to play the game. I can't just stand here. Why do I come to these?
So you can have something to complain about.
Always.
Oh, he's got enough. He's just adding to the pile.
Yeah, the bigger pile, the bigger the complaining.
Okay,
like you haven't done 101.
You just want
like
an
I haven't
audience.
known you for all these years.
2.
Hang on it. One would think at my level, I'd be knocking his block off in one hit. I'm taking this. I need to go Bard. It's so much easier to just stand there and tab over. Come here, you. Wait, I can't hit a girl.
Was it a girl?
It's a queen!
Oh, okay.
I kind of think it's precluded.
I mean, it doesn't have to be female to be a queen, but...
Yeah?
Really?
There are many types of queens in the world.
I'd say there are many types of princes too, but like I don't want to get you sued.
Of course.
Oh, hold on, that's your phone ringing. I think it's your lawyer. I'm just gonna take this. Punk. Couldn't even bring me to half.
Dun, dun. Like, I'm Canadian. We don't have lawyers.
What's a lawyer? Just someone who takes your money. Oh, a lawyer? No, you mean a liar. No, what was it?
Who didn't roll? Okay.
I don't know. What was I
On me.
thinking? Not it. How have the 80 maps been treating you?
All right. I mean, the best things in there are kind of like the calf skin stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calfskin's expensive, so is the Enchanted Elm.
Mm.
Not that I would know or anything.
Choke.
You know.
Choke. Ah, no. Choke. No.
Oh, that's your feet, Pops. Huh? Oh, right. Kicked out again. Whatever. They'll give us a silver tonight. Don't worry.
Okay.
I see that your branding recently overdid a bit of an overhaul. Like your Discord has a new icon.
Oh, yeah.
Something blocking your chat window.
Yeah.
When did this happen? Whose server is that? Oh, that's Debbie's. That looks good.
Thank you. I've decided purple hair me is the new me for right now. Like my character, I personally Fantasia several times a year. So people are gonna have to get used to, like, occasionally me being very different.
Debbie's like, watch next week, bunny ears. Just you wait. I'm flying in the doctor from Brazil and everything.
No, we get it done when we're in Mexico.
Mexico, bunny ears in Mexico. This is somebody's. I'm gonna check if it's mine. It's me. I'm somebody. Anyway.
Let's see.
Where's everyone else? Is everyone else like busy or tired or?
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe people are playing the new Final Fantasy. The 7 remake that was just released.
Oh, that overdue of that like 12-year-old game or whatever. The overhaul.
Way longer than 12-year-old.
Oh man, 20? 25?
More than that. Yeah, I think it was like 93 it came out? 95?
I gotta sit down, Deb, why'd you do that? My knees, they suddenly are giving out on me.
Oh, shush, you're younger than me.
Not the point.
Yeah, it's kind
when
of
I turn on their oldies station and they're playing the music I rocked out to when I was 15, man.
I find it funny because, what was it? 5 years ago, everybody was complaining, man, they can't make a new game. It's all remakes. And then 7 comes out and they're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Oh my gosh. Only slightly.
Wow.
Only
Tell
slightly.
us how you really feel.
Well, alright, let's see who has them now. Yours and mine are in the same place.
Okie dokie.
Is on the way. And I see one just west of us. Come on, bust out your card. We know you have one.
What, me?
Yeah, you.
Drive myself?
Streamer privilege? What? Yes, drive yourself.
Which one are we going to?
The one to the west. Phase.
Okay, I'll follow the herd. Do you play the SP games or just the MMO?
Single players versus MMO.
Oh yeah, I play all games. I'm OG. I started playing on the ColecoVision. No one remembers what that is.
I don't want to talk about this. This conversation has become toxic.
Right. Is this mine? No. Yes.
this is
no,
Faye's.
it's Faye's.
You're with
Wow.
me, west of here.
That's right.
I didn't like 7 because it didn't have Ramu, and if it did have Ramu, then I still didn't like it. not like... I don't think it was a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. I just think it wasn't as good as everybody remembers it being.
Is anything ever as good as everybody remembers it to be? I mean, it's documented scientifically that a nostalgia filter can even make the crappiest of situation seem like it was something grand because your brain is not comprehending how bad it really was.
To me, these people get as fanatic as politics. But, I'm hoping that can be overcome. But it just never seems to happen.
See, I don't know if maybe you're just paying attention to, like, the media hype. Like, content creators will hype the heck out of something because they want people to watch them play it.
Because it's their job.
Exactly.
I'm talking people who don't create content. They're just like, oh, it's the best thing ever. And I'm like, no, I saw gameplay. It's really not. Oh, and I played the original. It's really not. This is one of the times where I can actually say I did play the original. I'm not reverse hipstering.
So I just let my own playtime kind of speak for itself. I've played over 600 hours on Baldur's Gate 3, and I've played Final Fantasy VII Remake twice and not gotten halfway through the game. So...
take with that as you will, grain of salt.
Exactly, grain of salt, but that's my experience. And it's not that there was anything particularly bad about 7 Remake, it's just that it didn't really capture me. It was good as a Final Fantasy game. It had everything you're looking for in a Final Fantasy game, but it didn't have anything exciting. There wasn't any story element that was like, oh my god, I gotta see what happens. It's like watching Titanic. You kind of know what to expect in the story, and when the characters show up on the screen and say the lines, you're like, oh my god, they said the lines!
Leonardo DiCaprio,
right?
He said the thing!
That's what it's all about. Hey, Jam. So there wasn't anything really captivating. Yeah, the graphics are awesome, the playstyle, okay, but, it was just, it was what it is. Something like Baldur's Gate, on the other hand, was something much needed in the industry. It was something that we've been lacking since, like, BioWare did Dragon Age back, 20 years now.
You mean in the Dragon Age?
Well, we've been waiting 10 years for another Dragon Age, and that hasn't happened yet. Granted, we are supposed to get news about Dreadwolf sometime this year.
What's a Dreadwolf?
Dreadwolf is the next Dragon Age game.
What's a Dreadwolf?
Dreadwolf is an ancient god.
Oh, I thought it was like a code name for a Witcher or something.
Oh, no. It's an ancient elven god.
Can't you see he's a man? Let me hear you applaud. Hey, thoughts in Paris.
Ow! Narf.
Did we miss the Lissas? Or did we get them all?
Well, there's 2 leather sacks there, so unless there was more than 2...
I wouldn't know. I am not SMRT enough.
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to keep people alive.
Sorry. A little. A little. Not a lot. That's a lot of work. He's got a frigid needle. He's like a doctor who doesn't warm up his needles first.
Or, never mind. Being quiet.
You
being
might want to not say
good.
that, Lynn.
Being good. I'm being good. It hurts, but I'm being good.
Oh, I can actually stack with this one. Ah, I'm doing the mechanic, guys. Look.
Good
I'm a
job.
raider.
Well.
Dub's like, hate to break it to you. But, no.
You're a canal raider.
Oh, shoot. Am I at least a deep canal raider?
Yes.
Oh, God, he's just setting me up. I'm
yes,
being good.
yes, I am,
being
because I know you
good.
didn't say anything.
I'm being good. Oh, so good.
And everybody
Not getting
over
kicked off the channel. I'm being good.
UFC was like, I don't have the energy to entertain people. And I was like, you don't have to. You're going with me. They're like, nah, I still can't. All right, fine, whatever. I mean, one of them's been leveling White Mage from literally in the teens, and they're 50 now. And I'm like, you have an excuse. You've been going hard. all friggin' day. And they're like, let me tell you about my Orem Vale runs. And I'm like, no, I know about your Orem Vale runs. You don't need to tell me. I know. I lived it. Every job level 90. I lived it. So I cut them a pass, but everybody else. If you're watching, I'm sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. You should have.
Oh, Lord.
Yay!
I mean, nobody's watching, I hope. Otherwise, I'm about to get some
Wait,
very...
3 people watching. We want more people. There's 5 people watching now. Would you bring them in?
Summoned.
Well, it's back to 4.
I mean, if I did, they need to stay and contribute. Wow, we got to choke into a
Gotta
red.
like this video.
How do I do that?
On the little
Click
thumbs
the-
up. You click on it till it turns to the other color. That
Is that-
means you've liked the video, which gets more views to the channel.
Is that a Twitch thing?
That is a YouTube
Oh,
thing.
no, I'm on YouTube.
Oh, I'm on the MeTube called Twitch. Look, Deb, I got no content. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? Some days, it just is what it is.
She said, woohoo!
Like, join and subscribe. I can't afford to join, but I am subscribed, and I do like all the
thank you.
videos.
You can subscribe for free.
Leave a comment saying how annoying I am so that at least it counts for the analytics. The algorithm. Come here, I'm out of dashes. Stop running.
If the video person says like or subscribe, the button has a little rainbow. What? I never noticed that.
Bull crap. That's gotta
What?
be new.
What?
What is that on Twitch?
No, on
that's-
YouTube.
That's gotta
What
be
did it
new. Deb, say like and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. They can tell when it's...
Yeah, now I'm really curious.
Well, we got Lynn watching live. Say it. Say the line, Bart.
Comment and subscribe?
Do they know if it's me or if it's someone else who says it?
Come on, Lampus, die. I have science to conduct.
Oh, CNPX has also noticed that. It's a thing.
Really?
Hmm.
Huh. Everyone I watch, I'm subscribed to, because I'm one of the good ones.
Wow. I'm gonna have to say it in the next video I put out.
No, say it right now. Oh, it's a stream. It probably
It's a,
won't.
it's a stream.
SMRT. I am
That's
so
why, like, all the other top-end content creators, at the end of every one of their videos, it's like, comment, subscribe. This is the best channel for this. This is the best channel for that.
Yeah, I usually just do shout outs to my, patrons and members and coffee supporters, but
I used coffee for the first time the other day.
nice.
It was expensive.
Oh, come on. Choke again? Choke again?
Quite a bit. But when you're commissioning a Bruno, it's kind of expensive. You gotta pay the artist for their time.
That is true.
Even then, I
choke,
think
choke,
they're
choke,
doing
choke.
it cheap.
Oh.
Deb,
What? Huh?
why?
Yeah.
Why did you kick us out? Like, we didn't even do anything.
I wanted to do my own map. I don't know.
Can't even! I was like, she hit me with that. I don't even got nothing. Quick, think of something. It's quiet in here.
When pigs fly. Wait, are we going to?
Oh, now you're empowered enough to fly yourself everywhere? This is great. I love it.
Oh.
You have successfully kicked streamer privilege. I'm so proud of you.
Jeez, it's only temporary.
If I remember right, Lelunas had one right next to town, and then yours and mine was further to the southwest.
Okay.
But I did get a few more people. Ooh, when are you going to do your variant dungeon? Actually, no. When are you doing Orthos days?
Mondays and Wednesdays.
Can you do it on a day I don't have to work?
What days do you not work?
Whenever the weather's bad.
Oh.
That's really easy to
Okay.
schedule that way. From,
You're like, yeah, I'll get
Canada.
right on that.
Right.
I'm on the other half of Canada and then south across the border.
Out with your
It's
mouth full.
practically the same thing. I'm chewing on pizza. That tells you what state I'm in.
I don't miss pizza.
You can have it though, right?
I can have gluten-free pizza.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get you that recipe and I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We found a really good one that Warpig buys for himself, even though he doesn't have to. That's how good it is. Is that a gluten-eating person who loves pizza is getting this gluten-free pizza to have instead of other pizza?
Deb.
Huh?
I hate to tell you, but he's getting it because he loves you.
No, he ate an entire one to himself.
And
when I wasn't even there.
He's just training himself so that pizza will be available to you whenever he has pizza. He's training himself. You got a good one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We are talking about Warpig, right?
Yeah.
Pig is good people.
He's good people, but the way he's described food and the few times I have heard him talk, nah, he's doing it for himself, dude.
Yeah.
He just likes the pizza.
I choose to believe in the greater ethics of the common man.
I mean, maybe, but dude talked about really loving food, so...
So do I. I carry 20 pounds with me everywhere. You need to get people in your voice chats.
Yeah, I know. It'll happen. People are going to start really coming back at Dawn Trail. I can't really give people a hard time right now for taking it casual or,
There's other games to play.
Exactly.
This just means I'll be even richer when they come back. This is fine.
Exactly.
Me, Scrooge McDuck in it. Oh, you should have seen me in our FC Discord. I had the one where Scrooge is like hoarding all his coins and counting them and like doing a little happy butt wiggle when he counts them all up. And I was like, this is me with all the MGP I need for that car. Like I need that car. I need that car. Good times.
Yeah, I have to get it on a couple of my alts before the end. I have memories of doing it the first time it came out and struggling with the Garuda fight, so I'm kind of mentally preparing myself to have to go through that again.
I saw the little fate they have you do, and I'm like, is this it? And then there's the Garuda fight. I'm like, hey, she's kind of cute. I'm kind of annoyed she's not ours.
Yeah.
And then I do the fight, and I'm like, teleport me, teleport out, teleport dead. No,
right?
No, I'm not supposed to lose. I went for Robin Hood Men in Tights. Wait a minute, I'm not supposed to lose.
Check the script, yeah.
It was bad. I'm like, I teleported, and she sucked me back in. I'm like, did I teleport to the wrong one? Excuse me? And she's like, too late. Bleh. And I was like, you know what? Very easy. We're doing this my way. Am I ashamed? No. Should I be? Also no.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it on my alts eventually, but I've got to get past that because I've never really I have played 15, but only for like 20 hours. I am not a pro, so
Have not played it at all, and based on the aesthetic, I'm not terribly interested.
Oh, Warpig? Yeah, Warpig, yeah, he's in the game, he's not a video game person. So he plays Final Fantasy 14 more or less because I do.
Somebody went to the Aether, right? Wait a minute, that's my old one. Oh, yours is here. Oh, I see. I see streamer privilege is back.
Yep. This frees me up to, like, look at chat and look at the graphs and see how many likes I have and how many people are watching and, you know.
Are on the keyboard, and you can do all that stuff while barely steering. Also, what does this heart do? Ooh, I'm not pressing that one. Not pressing that one. That one costs money. Well, I'm about all tapped out all I can do.
I see.
It does. Not making it up. No fooling.
Where did the chest go? There it is. Okay.
Deb, I'm not seeing a lot of money out of these.
How do you get the car mount? Where does the quest start? Does it start in Ul'dah?
It is in Ul'dah by the Immortal Flames building.
Yes, I think you have to be level 50?
Yes, you have to have beaten the Omega Weapon quest.
Uh-huh.
Also, hi, Frilly Moogle. I see you're a moderator. I think that's a bad name.
Frilly! No, Frilly's not a moderator.
What's the crown?
Prime subscriber? Yeah.
Oh,
has
you're
Prime
rich.
Gaming.
You're rich. That's what that means. I don't know what Prime Gaming is.
It means if you have an Amazon Prime account, you could subscribe to a channel a month on Twitch for free.
Just one.
Just
Logging
one.
into Twitch.
Hey, if you guys have Prime and you are not using that Twitch sub, definitely send it my way. I love it.
I had no idea that was an option.
Yeah.
That's free money. I like free money.
Me too.
How many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We should combine. Let's make this confusing.
Okay. You know, maps are going okay. The Ophios just, yeah, it's not very lucky today. We've had a couple of okay runs, but I think we haven't made it past the 3rd stage, and I think we've only got portals like half the time.
You know what would help, Frilly? I just researched this. You coming to play with us. That would help. Believe it or not.
Frilly's probably working.
Oh, boo.
I know.
Can't complain. You're getting money. They have a whale. I have one too. I must assert whale dominance. Actually, no. There's more of them than I thought. Portal? Boo.
Boo.
Booers. Someone's checking their map.
Stupid work, garbage face. I'm sorry, Frilly.
Yeah, dumb work and stuff. That's not... Is he soloing that?
I don't think so.
I don't see anyone else. I think his whole party dipped on him. I can't attack it. Dude, we need to help him.
Well, we can't help him with the mobs. I can keep him alive, I guess.
Can we give him a party invite? Unless he's trying... Oh, no, they're coming back. Okay. They didn't ditch him.
Well, they did, technically, but... Okay. They're good.
Ooh, sorry, puppy. You gotta not lay under me.
Aww.
I'm a big...
Okay. Is there another one here, or... No.
I am out of Ophios because they are lame.
Yeah, me too.
They don't give anything. Tucks away that Athleticos cloth. They don't give anything at all.
Does anyone else have another Elpis one, or are we moving on to 80s and specials?
80s are specials.
That
Stupid.
is.
You are not clipping that. I do not want to hear that. That is an on-demand sound, not a canned sound.
Oh my god. Cursed.
Dub's
Yeah,
sure.
my face was probably cursed at hearing it too. And then I realized I was on camera and I'm like, oh crap.
Dub's like, you're taking me straight to the top.
This is where my map is.
Oh, are we doing
If no one's
the-
posted in Ophio, then
not? I think everybody did their 2 or 3. We're doing ostensibly specials.
yep.
You want me to tap in to my stack of 14? Okay, let's do it. Shoot. Free loot? I mean, I know it's a portal. Ew, mine's in Kalusha. I'm following ye what pays for the teleports.
Alright.
Good thing I don't know how to clip. Yes, it is a good thing. And Jam Nation is right. That is cursed. You have to pay me to get me to do it again.
Noted.
Uh-oh, Lalunas is going H. Who else is janking it up? Do you need me to go tank so you can steal my stance?
Gamer Skyhunter 4897
Never mind
just
then.
followed.
Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you.
I didn't want to go tank anyway.
That is me.
Thank you.
I believe I have that as Sky Hunter.
Was it a follow or a sub?
That was a follow.
What's
First
the
things first.
Good spot. You know what it's time for? Spicy tender.
Spicy what?
You haven't been on a hunt train where they figure out if the red sabatender in here has spice or not?
Oh, I don't know about that. We just call it spicy Dorito.
Call him the spicy tender. And like half the time, he'll do his attack for 20,000 damage. And the other half the time, he'll do it for 990,000 damage. And it's like, is he spicy today? You know, I saw the freeze. I didn't see the ultra vibrate. I have to say, hashtag disappointed.
Portal!
That gil, though, that was 10k gil. You can pop maps for me anytime.
There you go. One of us.
Yep, one of us, Eevee Puppy. One of us.
Not your puppy.
She's like, yeah, whatever. I'm trying to sleep. Ooh, Lalunas hasn't been down here before? Also,
You can't hear people say first things first without following up with, I'm the realist? What's that from?
It's gotta be something someone said.
You think?
Just like you can't hear, I'm gonna let you finish without hearing but.
Oh, man. So you gotta post some pictures of the puppy in the pets on Discord, because I gotta see the puppy.
I posted at least one. She's a tripod.
Did you?
Yeah. She's missing everything in front of her front paw. Or in front of her, what would be her wrist.
Oh.
Or elbow. I don't know where I think it might be elbow. It's just not there. The bone just ends.
Right, so it was like a birth defect.
It was necrotic and black, and
Oh.
they're just like, oh, yeah, this happens. You know, it'll have to be amputated. And my brother, who was the one who had the litter, was like, okay, when? Oh, we don't do that here. So he calls around, and the earliest they could get her in was last month. And it's just like, she was born September? October? Something like that.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, I'm not waiting, 4 or 5 months for this thing that could be fatal. But she healed. all the necrosis and everything just kind of fell off, and it just like her body cleaned itself up, and that's it. And I'm like, okay, cool. I got a dog.
Yeah, she got lucky.
Yeah. She doesn't have a care in the world, though.
Animals don't. And they're happy because they can't see beyond right now. Like...
You know what I can see? That I'm tanking.
Well, who did you expect would be tanking?
The Blue Mage! Ooh, Trickster. Change of plans. Kill it. Come here. I'm back here. Thank you. These little fluff balls.
Yeah, puppies just they don't have any of the human traits that make us unhappy. They don't have fears about the future, they don't have regrets about the past, they don't have, any situations where they wish they could have done different or hope for something else. They just are.
Yeah, puppy.
Puppies just are.
How do I sign up to be a puppy?
Exactly. Actually, according to a lot of beliefs, you have to live a really good life because it's one of the rewards is you get to live as a dog.
Pee and poop wherever I want. People put food down for me so I know when it's time.
Open.
Sounds like a pretty freaking good gig to me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go to work.
Some dogs do, but that's different.
Don't have to worry about not drinking the milk out of the carton. It's a pretty solid gig, I gotta say.
Hey, Sky Hunter.
Yep. That's the me.
That's the you. We can learn so much, just by enjoying what we have. They say the key to freedom is just living in the moment.
As I have a cat on my lap, twitching while he dreams, kicking me in the stomach. But it's great! He's my little roadkill kitty. Yeah. I saved him from being a roadkill kitty. Wonder if that's the reason why I have hypertension, the heart attack I had getting him out of the street.
Could be. Keep your keys.
Yeah, we gotta take him down.
I guess I'm flipping the tank after this.
Yeah, it's a little rough without one, gotta say.
I have bloodbath every 90 seconds. It'll be fine.
Oh, well, Lunas is a tank.
Oh, he switched. Cool. He was Blue Mage. No. Stun didn't work. Ow! I gotta say, that's probably one of the favorite things I've picked up throughout my years playing this game. How to time your gap closer for right after a pushback. Very anime swag. He could be worth something.
He could be.
Is Furley post?
Yes.
Ah! I mean, I knew it all the time. I was just playing along, obviously, because SMRT, smart.
Because they usually call him Frilly Post Moogle. Open! Disco!
Speaking of which, I had heard about that for ages, and then I think I had to get a quest from someone. Or in order to triple triad them, I had to pick up that quest. And now every time I go to a mailbox, it's like, hey, you're a rank 1 junior delivery guy. I'm like, I don't care. Give me my mail.
Okay, the next person to teleport is the person we do the map for. Oh my god, I did have portals in my book.
Oh, Deb. After telling everybody to get their craps.
I know! Circle, you're doing a synced turn 13 run and it's not too bad?
You're doing a synced Bahamut? Wow. Props to you. Wait. Is it mine or just regular synced?
Famous last words.
Famous.
Regular since we have the echo. Okay.
Okay.
Still, I've not ever done that.
I wouldn't do that. I have enough trouble doing it unsynced. I don't have a lot of front-loadable burst on monks, so yeah. Is that thing dead? No, it's not. I'll get hit by that vine probe.
I still have the Moogle mail quest sitting in my journal. I've only got like 5 quests in my journal, and that's one of them.
Sorry. I got the first one.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, if you talk to this guy and deliver mail, you could do it really well. And I was like, that's the type of crap that I would have Garland tools open for. Just plug in their name and it'll tell me where to go. Because I'm sure if you're just like, take it to Blorfish for Hefterbluggerbergen. Like, I know you're in Limsa. I don't know where, but I know you're in Limsa. It's like, nope, that's out in Amarang.
Exciting fiber! Fiber! Fiber!
Fiber. Fiber. Fiber.
Disney World! Phil?
Huh?
I didn't hear you say it.
Disney World?
That's kind of what I wanted, yeah.
Someone said Disney World!
Oh my god. I did ask for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got extra.
Rainbow Cola.
Dermot, guess who heard it for her to Disney?
Ow.
Yeah, like if we were to stun him like right at the beginning of that, he would just stand there like, you did what to me? How dare you? But, you know, not a tank, and even if I did, my glams aren't set up. And, yeah, it would just be a mess.
Yeah, Frilly, I know. It was my fault.
I love this. I'm not responsible for anything. I do
Kind of
something
like a
dumb.
puppy. You just kind of do your thing, and if we provoke you, it's our fault.
Where is it? I'm going the wrong way. Not Spider-Man.
Nothing as bad as a DPS.
What, excuse you? I will give you 5 seconds to rescind that comment before I angrily pour myself another cup of chocolate milk. That you can click.
Oh my word. Yay!
somebody making fun of me.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
Emojis.
Kind of emojis. Like I'm a big baby or I'm a big chicken. Or I want chicken nuggets. Which one? 3 of them are correct.
I do miss chicken nuggies.
Can't you just have a special kind of breading on them and they'll be fine?
Yeah, but where can you go and get those? Other
them
than
yourself.
like a grocery store or making them yourself.
Grocery store. You know what this is, Deb?
What is this?
Is an opportunity.
It's an
to open up.
opportunity.
Think about it. Gluten-free fast food. Do you know how many people would pay through the nose, the teeth, and the rectum for that?
Most people.
Well, if they
who
went
are
gluten-free, they wouldn't be
gluten-free.
going through the rectum anymore.
Well, it still has to come out, Lynn. Let me have this. But like,
Dang, it's not
That's
as
all you
bad
got?
if they're eating gluten-free.
ooh,
Ooh.
no pinky, so go for it. That's right. I said it. You can do it, Broick. You can throw away our fortunes 5K at a time. 10K at a time.
So I don't know if you guys have the ability to, but here in Canada, if I have my my surgery, my biopsy, and it shows that I am legit celiac, I can claim my food. I can claim any gluten-free food I buy as a tax write-off.
Highly doubt that in America. But
I need to
another
mute
reason why
my
I want to
phone.
like expat.
So that's why I'm going through all of this and waiting until I can get that done, because it actually legit makes a difference. If I don't get it done, or I'm not celiac, I'm just severely allergic to gluten, then I don't. But
See, that's the part where it bugs me. Like, the state shouldn't care. They're severely allergic. No, they can't claim. Oh, they have celiacs. Oh, yes, they can. Like, bro,
right,
they're the same thing. There's just a different name on it.
right. You've made some pretty fantastic gluten-free chicken bites. Ooh.
Wait, what? I want some gluten-free chicken bites. I want any kind of chicken bites, really. My inner fat kid is now hungry. Exciting mandragoras.
Ungyan! It's chaos.
So, Deb,
Yeah.
terrible joke. I mean, where are the woman dragaras?
I immediately thought of like Tolkien and like the Entwives. They're just gone. They're
Wait,
just
there was
gone.
wives?
Yes.
What? Well, they
What?
it took them forever to talk. I really don't blame them.
Cornstarch batter or Bob's Red Mill gluten-free flour. Yeah, the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free one-on-one flour. I have it in my cupboard. I used it to make pancakes a couple weeks ago.
Bob's is good stuff.
Yeah.
Bob's Red Mill, I think.
Yeah.
Disney World.
Disney World.
You know what I'm doing right now, don't you, Deb?
What are you doing right now?
Googling the Entwives.
Ah, okay.
He doesn't know the Entwives?
Apparently not.
Oh, we were talking about ARR relic weapon farming, and I was walking someone through it like I was helping them get through the steps. And they're like, "Oh, I'm finally done with light farming." And then I direct a statement at Ivy, who had done theirs like 2-3 weeks ago. I was like, "Do you think she knows about Second Light Farm?" And then gave me like the side eye. I was like, "She doesn't know about Second Light Farm." What about Mahatmas?
Oh man.
Wow. There's a lot of lore for an extinct race we never see. Or an extinct half of a race we never see.
That's what Tolkien did. He just wrote lore. his books were just kind of what was left over after he had written everything he wanted to write about the language and the lore and the world and everything like that.
See, the problem is I read the first 20 pages of The Lord of the Rings and he was still talking about, like, a hill. I was like, no, we're done. We're done, because I'm never going to get anywhere because you won't shut the hell up about this hill. I don't care. It's
kind
not
of
actually singing.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what he was about. There's a movie biography about him. I think it's actually just called Tolkien. It came out in the last couple of years, and it was really good.
Is it as windy as he is?
Well, it kind of went into the fact that he was a linguist, and he created the language of the elves first, and then kind of created the world and the story and the people and everything around this language he created, because that was his joy, was creating language. Open.
Just remember, all words are made up.
This is true.
And most of them by Shakespeare.
Oh, jeez.
The Ents held that the Entwives were not dead, just lost.
Oh, crap.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
We're waiting for someone else to portal. Well, someone else to teleport.
Aha! If you want to pay for it, pal, you get my salute. No, I don't know about Tom Bombadil, although I've heard there are very many good reasons he was not included in any mainstream media. Something about trees and prolificness. And horses, maybe, I think.
Not so much horses.
He had a lot of fun with trees.
There is something to do with trees, yeah.
I'm not so sure I want to know, but it's not that hard to put together.
Oh, jeez.
Giggity. Couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. I'm going to my corner. I'm muting the mic. I won't be quiet.
Wow, it's Parker's voice and it's mic. Oh!
Where did... Oh, there you are.
We went north. N-O-R-F, the symbol for boron. I have a dance partner. S-P-E-S-H-U-L. I'm special. You know who I miss? Oh, Deb. Someone made me feel super old on a hunt train a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. They were like, who remembers Eureka's Castle? And I was like, I gotta sit down.
Eureka's Castle.
They're like Fraggle Rock? And I was like,
Fraggle
stop,
Walk,
guys.
yeah, okay.
Stop, guys. Oh, I saw some stuff from Fraggle Rock that would curl your nose hairs. the meep things. Let's just say people got creative with those costumes when they were together.
Oh.
Meep. I don't know what the meep is going on in there. It was so good. You have an NSFW spot in your Discord, right?
No. We're all wholesome.
We're all wholesome. This is why
don't hang out with us too much then.
This is why I'm not in the FC. That being said, yeah, I was like, wow, I feel old. And I was like, all you can shut up because Mr. Rogers is better than all of it. Just let's put this to bed right now. Which, surprisingly for the train, it did put it to bed.
What is the other one? With the gentle giant. Look up. Look way up. It must be a Canadian. No?
Gentle giant. Look up. Look way up. Who's got good Google foo out there?
Yeah, I can try in a second. It's got like this magical make-believe world with puppets and castles and Princess Cat and
that was
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
That was Mr. Rogers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there was Prince Friday and Prince Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and the cat. There was so much weird stuff in the puppet side of things. And then that became Daniel Tigers or something weird like that.
It was the land of make-believe that you had to take the magic trolley to get there.
Yes, so I'm confusing the two of them then.
My man's had the coolest house in all of creation. Like
Gamer
a magical trolley that went... Yes, Gamer Debbie.
Gamer Debbie After Dark.
No. I'm not responsible for starting that. Puppy's like, yeah, I'm going to bed after dark. You can stop now. Gadoosh.
You know what? I might one day do something like that, Frilly. Have like a not safe for work stream once a week, but it's not that I'm like incredibly risque or anything. I would have to have someone like Phil on.
For all of the jokes I hold on to. Right? Hey, is that a bus? Meep, meep. Oh, it's me under the bus. Oh, there was a really, really dark joke I heard like 10 minutes before getting in here, and I cannot repeat it because it is so jacked up. But I will tell
that you. For after stream.
For after dark. Anyway. So, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Groundbreaking. Awesome. First, what was he? First public person on a TV show. Like, at the time, racism was still very big.
Oh.
And his mailman, I'm going to borrow from George Carlin, happened to be black. And he was sitting down. Yeah, he's fully dressed, but he had his feet in like a kiddie pool. And he invited the black mailman to do it. Showing kids and adults, like, this is okay. Like, this is the way things should be. And
yeah, they tried to ban the episode.
It's so ridiculous. And then Mr. Rogers, like the actual Mr. Rogers went to court and gave the justices like what for. It was great. And then so good. Like if you've seen him, I think he was in like Quick and the Dead. He played like a priest, like a gunslinging priest. I was like, yo, I could see this. I'm all here for this.
Okay.
Well, he was a former Marine.
Oh, yeah. He was gangsta. Mr. Rogers was like Bob Ross. Like, you don't mess with him.
Okay, I found it. Okay, there's another one here in the Tempest. Okay, let me get in, and then I'll show people. I found it. It was called The Friendly Giant, and it is a Canadian thing.
Oh.
Images. See, it was a guy in like a tunic, and he was in a castle, and there was a giraffe and a chicken in a bag, and it was incredibly bizarre. But yeah, it was called the friendly Giant.
Turns out he was just a Canadian hack job of Mr. Rogers.
Sounds familiar to me,
Old
but
things are interesting.
I lived in Buffalo, so we got a lot of Canadian TV.
Now look up.
Yeah.
Way up.
Can't be.
And we're on our way to the castle. I'll hurry over first and go in the back door so I can let the drawbridge down and open the big front
Hashtag
doors
not
for you.
sponsored. Hashtag could be sponsored. Whoever owns this.
Oh man.
As I drive into a cliff.
So yeah, I like finding things to make me feel like I'm not crazy and imagining things.
Oh, you want to talk about?
I remember
crazy?
the castle.
You want to talk about crazy and imagining things? Berenstein Bears. Spell it.
Oh, you're talking about that.
I'm not getting into that argument.
Yeah.
The Mandela effect. Also, off topic, I'm not going anywhere with this, but the word matrix actually exists in the Bible. Threw me for a loop until I pulled out a Bible that had been in a Faraday cage, and it wasn't there, even though it was the same like NIV versus NKJV and all that jazz. But like, very weird. Is history being rewritten out from under our noses? The world may never know. So Cadbury cream eggs contain more sugar than a child under the age of 12 should have an entire week, all in one little egg. As I eat one, best not to think about it.
I wonder he's bouncy tonight.
I've only had 3.
Only 3. Then it's more sugar than a child should have in a day, for one.
My diabetes is acting up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, are you diabetic?
If I am, I would answer a lot.
Oh.
Oh, dear Lord.
Isn't it great?
I've known you way too long. I just shake my head and go, uh-huh.
He's gonna die.
Of course, Canada would have a show called The Friendly Giant. Well, yeah, he's friendly.
And it's Canada. Everything's larger than life.
When they kick you off the train, they go, sorry about that, E. You know, if you would just keep your hands to yourself, E, you wouldn't have to wait for the next one, E.
I mean, I imagine...
That's like, I've seen it.
I imagine that's what East Coast Canada is like.
Oh, well, I like it.
Not with your mouth full, dude. Come on.
Always with your mouth full.
Not on this channel.
Takes back what he said about Bahamut. He's murdering them. Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that. No, East Coast is a bunch of Newfies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you understand a Newfie?
No. I'm telling, yeah, no. If I were to just try to decipher what they were trying to say, no, probably not. I would understand more French than Newfie.
Wow.
So funny to refer to it like that as a dialect. Have you seen any of Letterkenny?
No, just commercials.
They actually go into Newfies. Because, like, it's a hockey. Like, they're playing hockey. It's like, all right, your opponents are the Newfies. And then, like, smack talk is a way of life in hockey. And the Newfies are just ripping them because they don't speak Newfie. So, I'm like, wow, it's really like this, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah.
I hope I read those arrows right. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short run. That's a lot of overlap, guys.
It's fine.
Whatever, I'm not the healer. I don't care. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap, guys. Come here. It's fine.
It's fine.
Get you a feint for that. So, Deb, you are most familiar with Dragoon, right?
Yes.
What do you think you're getting for level 100? Like, what's going to be your big level 100 ability?
Do I say what I actually think, or do I say what I actually want?
Why don't you give us both, since you're the expert?
Okay. If I were to say what I want for Dragoon at level 100, I want them to do, well, they're doing a rework, but I want the rework to kind of include the Dragoon pet. And I want the pet to be involved in the level 100 ability, to have it be like, Ockmorn or something. If I were to say what I really think would happen, it would probably be like another jump. But
wow.
I want the Dragoon pet, and I want Ockmorn as the level 100.
Aren't you concerned about the issues with programming in a pet and needing the pet to be there for things?
Why? So many other classes have pets.
And by so many, you mean 2.
Summoner, Scholar, technically Reaper.
Reaper doesn't have a pet.
It has its Void Spirit thing. And
I thought
Dark
for sure
Knight.
you were going to say. I thought for sure you were going to say Machinist. Dark
Machinist,
Knight,
yeah.
and is in the circles that you run in. Is the earthly dominance from Astrologian considered a pet?
I don't know that I know what that looks like. Astro has a pet. Oh, Frilly says so.
Well, they have one in terms of how they're programmed in terms of numbers and dealt with for group buffs. But Earthly, I believe it's called Earthly Dominance. It's the giant bomb that you make. Not bomb, star.
Oh, okay.
You make a bomb. Don't worry.
I knew the name of that until you said the other one, but no, it's not called Earthly Dominance. It's called...
Earthly Star.
Yeah.
The Luna said it.
The Luna said it. Oh, in chat. Okay, in party chat.
Slap you right in the macrocosmos. Never learned how to use that right. Maybe that's why I don't like Astro.
But, I mean, even if they were to do the same thing with a Dragoon pet, like have it be a proccable, like, queen temporary pet, then that would be fine, too.
Stupid question. What is the Dragoon pet?
It was, in Final Fantasy XI, with the Dragoon class.
Right. That game I didn't play. Which is why
Yeah. That's true, Circle. We are getting Beastmaster, so they are fixing pet AI. They are doing a lot with that, so...
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Are they going to fix pet AI? Or are they just going to copy and paste and make them not attack until you order them to? Puppy, where did you go?
Then what makes them different from the flippin' squadrons?
You know, Deb, you didn't have to bring us to such a low note.
I know, right? That's what I think of when I think of that, though, is the squadrons who you have to, like, call to withdraw and then change their target and then send them back out again. And
see, I don't do all of that. I just go in as the healer and pull something and be like, tank, do your job. I'm not going to sit there like Porkins, stay on target. Ugh. Good times. Ooh, and ads for something very sci-fi. I'll bet it's a commercial. It is! There's Jeff Goldblum. It's about apartments, isn't it?
okay, I will open another one. Amarang.
I still have one in Colusia.
Okay, and Lilunas has one in Ilmeg.
Okay.
So whoever teleports first.
Well, I linked mine first, so I get dibs. Plus, I'll use it up, because that's how this works, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Dragoon and be so bad that Square Enix is like, we gotta buff them 6,000%.
Jeez.
You're welcome, Debbie. This is a preemptive, months ahead of time. You're welcome. Side note, do you think monks are gonna get reworked also?
No.
I think we'll finally get a ranged attack. Tell me something, Deb. Tell me.
It'd be interesting.
Tell me we'll get throw rock.
You know, I could see Monk as having, like, some sort of mirror image ability that would put them temporarily close to the boss and would act as a ranged attack. Like,
this has potential. I'm entertained.
like Dark Knight. Like, Dark Knight has the shadow figure. Monk just has a mirror image of themselves, and it goes up to the boss and hits the boss.
Interesting. Why would we need
that? For times when you can't be up close and hitting the boss.
Could just use like air shockwave or palm strike shockwave, or even
Come here,
throw a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, don't give me that hope.
Spirit bomb.
We already have one that we throw at the ground. Ooh, calf leather. Can I has? I can has. I did not has. This game sucks. I never win anything. I'm back. I have 2 more eggs I have to eat out of this dozen that I had from a few days ago.
Why do you have to eat them?
Because they're there, Lynn. You know me.
True.
We've been through this.
Yes, we have. Jonathan does the same thing.
Arguing with me is like kicking a
I
brick.
did not say I was going to argue with you, because I just don't have the energy for that anymore.
Wow. Good night, everybody.
Not tonight. Not tonight. Let me get a full night's sleep instead of 4-hour nap, and then if you want to butt heads, we'll butt heads till the cows come home.
You're gonna win, so I'll be busy that time. No stance.
Oh,
shame.
that's what's going on. I'm like, why am I taking so much damage? Okay.
How they fly like that? So, is there a mount that you would like to see? I feel like I've asked you this before, but I need a refresher on the answer.
Oh, jeez. I would have said axolotl, but I'll settle for having another way to get it, even though I know they'll never do that.
I'm already looking at ways to buy runs with Gil carries for it, but I don't think that's really a thing right now. Like, I think the fights are too difficult at this point. You can buy P8S for the wyvern, for the fiery firebird / Chinese dragon one when it's on the ground.
CN, you were just doing Plagueathon and everyone died to flare except for one person. I did the same thing in Labyrinth of the Ancients to the end boss there. I was a tank, and just for the heck of it, at the end of the fight, I popped my invuln at the last 5%, and then people greeted and didn't do the meteor mechanics, and everyone died except for me. And so I took him down the last 3%, and I got 7 comms.
The way it should be.
The way it should be. Oh, man. Hey, it's showing us the way.
Do you know the way? Dungeon's like, I got you, fam. Say no more, fam.
You want Hythlodaeus as a mount. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think we're getting that.
There's a lot of ways for me to take that statement. So I'm gonna say me too, and leave it at that. Like a new old friend. I'll take the Watcher as a mount. Let me ride on his shoulders. I'll take the Watcher as a mount. Don't care for this that much. P12 is not pretty easy now. No, I know it's not. I'm saying P8 you can buy a carry for, but P12 not available. At least not from the service that I've been keeping an eye on, and I think they're overpriced to boot. That being said, Deb, when are you doing Endwalker EXs? Like, serious question.
Whenever I can find a party, seriously. I want to go back to it. I did a bunch of Heidelin, I did a bunch of Endsinger, and I did some
Did you get
some Zodiac. But no, I didn't get any Zodiac. I didn't get any mounts.
I want the mount from Endsinger. I actually broke my I'm not running EXs rule to do Endsinger, and I've currently cleared it 9 times.
Wow.
And I'm about ready to do one of those party finder clears where there's a million gil bounty for everybody who passes on the mount when it drops. I am so close, it's not even funny. Like, I can afford 7 million, right?
I
My
mean,
friend says that's
pretty
about
much.
what I can for. Like, I've seen 4 of them. In my 9 runs, in my 9 clears, I've seen 4 of them. And I'm like, this isn't fair. Why do I always suck? Also.
Aww. Yeah, I haven't gotten any of the current expansion mounts, but it's on my to-do list.
Well, I didn't care for it. Yeah, of course you do, Frilly. Of course you do. We all do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I do too. Open.
No. I chose poorly. This is why I don't math.
Okay, yeah.
I would really just be doing Endsinger EX. That's all I would be pushing. Because I want that The rest of them, like, if you took me in there and taught me the fight, and it dropped, I'd be like, oh, that's nice, pass. I don't care. Like, we, as an FC, we learned the final one from the final boss, Z something or other. And we didn't see it, but I looked it up online. I was like, nah, you can have that bag of skins. Okay, who else had one? There was an Il Meg. We'll go to that. Wollickdorf got a Pet Cito. Pet Cito or fail. Wholesome really says. Wholesome, question mark.
Well, I mean...
Where are you, Cito? Got a Pet Cito.
Really?
Deb, if you don't pet Cito, you're not wholesome. Look at him. The old Amaro that he is. Actually, out of respect for Cito, we ride Amaro and Amaro only out here. Meanwhile, the coffer's already open and I'm flying
Exactly.
You know what I have on the market board that hasn't sold yet, Deb?
What?
The Island Adenium whistle.
Oh.
I stopped paying attention to the coffer things because I had sold one and I got the period pool. And then, like, I got 20 tickets or something because of the optimal things to make happen to be what my guy wanted. And I was like, yeah, we'll buy 2 lock boxes because, you know, maybe I'll get another set of stairs or something to goof around with. Second one was the whistle. I was like, this is an 8 million gil whistle that I don't have. Let's sell it. And I'm like, I've been listing it for like 3 days now, and I'm like, I'm about ready to just learn this and be done with it.
Yeah, I got one too and I sold it, but if I ever find it again, I am keeping it.
You want to buy mine?
No, sir. Legend of Dragoon? Yes. So I've talked about it quite a bit on stream. Legend of Dragoon is one of 2 games I think greatly deserves a remake.
Criminally underrated.
Yeah. It was beautiful. It was an amazing game. It's terrible. It needs a remake. But if they were to remake it, it could be gorgeous.
All I'm saying is you go from Lavitz, slow, to Albert, super freaking fast. And I'm like, I can't manage the green guy anymore. Where's that accessory? And then, like, the trope of when the boss joins your team, he sucks. Can we talk about Kongol? Can we talk about it?
No, I just love that game to pieces. There are a lot of things that are broken about it, but if they were to make a comparable type game today, like, it would be a winner. It would be a winner.
12-year-old me still didn't understand how to get in and out of Dragoon State. It was like, you can do this now. I'm like, cool. Why? Not complaining, just why? And to be fair, I actually kind of preferred not being in Dragoon State.
Oh?
It wasn't as strong, but I felt like I could identify with the characters way more than floating pseudo-angels.
But the floating pseudo-angels looked really cool.
But that power, though. There was one dude in particular I hated transforming because I didn't understand how he worked. And it was the electric old monk dude.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, but he fights with his fists. And then the other half of me is like, but lightning! I was like, that's a good point. But I hated transforming him because, you know, fist fighter. You're making me want to go see if it's on like Switch as a remaster or something.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not. It is on PlayStation Network, but it's not. Yeah, it's not remastered really. It's just
demastered. Demastered on the new hardware, so it looks the same.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do, Deb?
Throwing
this out there. You need to do a Fate Day.
A Fate Day.
Yep, Bicolor Gemstone Farm.
I agree.
I would... Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, because I still haven't gotten the gemstone mount.
Ew, which one? The Wyver?
Either of them.
Have you seen how, pardon my language, butt fugly it is?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, but I'd write it.
Yeah, but
It's a status symbol.
pretty much.
Not that I would say no, because there's still triple triad cards I have not bought from Endwalker. But I would go for some of them Fallen Angel Wings and the gil that comes with selling those.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't wear them. Are you kidding? That's 50 million. Really? You run away as soon as I perfect balance?
Ah! Oh no!
That's gonna hurt. It's called Papa Defensive and hope for the best. I'm not dead.
I didn't say you were.
You just had an aneurysm. Flutter by, oh butterfly.
Oh, you still need to finish Shadowbringer's Fates for that dancer barding.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Now, what would be the best zone to...
Depends.
Hey, Jada!
Jade_ be just traded with 80.
It really depends.
Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, everyone.
What is happening here?
Yeah, Twitch raid. Thank you. I will shout out in just 1 second as soon as I know everyone's going to stay alive for a moment here.
We'll be fine.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? She's dead.
Hey. I hope you had a fantastic stream. What were you up to?
Zombie co-op.
So bad. Oh my. Yeah, this is really lighthearted in comparison. We are doing some Final Fantasy maps and talking about old video games. Okay. There we go. Everyone, go check Jada out. Go check Jada out. Maybe drop a follow. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. If it's late there and you guys need to kind of wind down a bit before bed, this is the place to be. We were talking about Legend of Dragoon and other old games that definitely deserve a remake. Oh man, I managed to get hit by both of those. That was impressive.
True story.
Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy IX.
Yes.
I would go 8, yeah. Xenogears?
I would say 8, yes. Verdict is out on 9 for me.
I've never finished 9.
You're not missing much. Just an androgynous bad guy. That's the one with Cujo, whatever their name was.
Did we get the queen? Okay.
Nope, working on her now.
Oh, Leilu! Oh, everyone!
Would you like a mantra?
Om.
We're not gonna die, I hope. We're totally gonna die, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if they would ever try to remake 10. I think the remaster they just did with 10 and 10.2 is probably the extent. Like, they might remaster it again in like 10 years once the technology surpasses it, but I think it's a classic. I think they would be stupid to try to remake it. It's perfect the way it is.
When someone says, I want them to remaster 10, I just insert the Titus laughing meme. I'm like, nope.
Ha ha ha!
It's like, nope. I'm not engaging with this. You get Titus laugh. I'm out.
No.
Then again, never playing it and realizing my brother got stuck on the part where you get the eject shot until he actually got it. And he said there was an annoying cutscene leading up to that particular QTE. I was like, no, that's bad game design. I'm not playing this. Even though it was probably fine.
Yeah, 10 was a problem for me when it came out because it was the first video game I ever played with extended cutscenes. And so when it first came out, we're talking the early 2000s, like 2001, 2002, maybe 2003. It felt like I was playing a movie instead of a video game. And I didn't like it for that reason. I actually stopped playing after the first like half an hour because I didn't even get to actually play the game. It was all just cutscene. And I was so offended by it that it wasn't until a couple of years later I actually tried it again and really got into it and fell in love with it. But it became the new standard. And now it's standard in video games to have cinematic cutscenes. So it was a bit ahead of its time, but definitely grew into it. Yeah.
Who else has one that's open? Because we are getting down to the bottom.
Yeah, we're getting near the end here. I have one open in Amarang.
Have you found it? I seen you on stream looking.
Yeah, I was looking. I think I found it.
Yeah, you're right by it. A few seconds behind, says me. There it is.
There it is.
Mordseek.
Yeah, 7 cost a lot.
Are you, Oh, like with 7, I'm not going to play it until they release the whole thing and then the inevitable DLC that's going to come with it. So I'll buy it all as a bundle if I like how Vincent looks.
See, my problem is they've reached my maximum. So they invested a lot in the game, but they're charging a lot for it. And so when I looked at the price tag for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it was over $100 for the standard edition.
Wait, what?
Yeah, for Canadians, it's over $100 for the standard basic edition. I'm like, I can't do that.
Cue up to Stephen He. What the hell you say?
Oh, this is mine. Yeah.
$100 just for the game? Like,
yeah.
That's not all the bonus crap? That's just the game?
That's just the game.
You're funny. No, I'm not. Maybe in 30 years when it goes in like a Walmart discount bin or something.
Yeah, so they've kind of reached the limit of what I'm willing to spend for a new release. Like, we're talking about something that's been years in the making, though. I mean, video games have been $80 to $90 for the past, 15 years. And I thought that was steep.
It is. They've been $60 for us for 10, 15 years, and they just kicked them up to 70. And I'm like, are you out of your friggin' minds? And let me put the soapbox away before I get in trouble. Anyway, they're out of their friggin' minds.
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking 100 USD. I'm like, whoa!
No.
Woo! Someone let me off this roller coaster.
But I mean, it makes a difference if you're also an MMO player. So you've got a subscription to a video game, and you also have other subscription services like, Amazon Prime or the Switch service, or the Xbox service, or the PlayStation service, or maybe you buy games on Steam, like whatever it is that they've signed you up for. So you end up paying a few $100s a month for video games if you buy at least one new release sort of thing. And it's hard to swallow. Yeah, real mature Bradley.
What?
I don't know. So that's why I didn't buy Remake on release. If it were $60, I probably could have.
At $10 though. Like it's not $10, it's the principle.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're saying
it's $30 for me, but yeah.
No, sorry. Understood. I'm SLW. I'm slow. Pappy said I never did know the vowels.
Yeah, no, reading takes a bunch of time. I also have a Kobo, and so of course you sign up for like the unlimited Kobo thing, so you can read more books for one low monthly price of your soul.
What's a Kobo?
An e-reader.
Oh, okay.
Electronic books.
E-books. I don't know how long it took him to workshop that one, but it took him too long.
Okay, yeah, no, Frilly, I completely understand that point, which is why I have no problem paying as much as I do for Final Fantasy XIV. I completely get that. Per dollar value out of video games is exceptionally high. But the release schedule and as many games as you want as they come out is a bit arduous.
Yeah.
Now, if it's something you're looking forward to, like were it the next Dragon Age game, for example, I would be all over that regardless of how much it cost.
Oh, Baldur's Gate 4.
Exactly. I would be all up in that pre-order and everything, but I know no one. Oh my God, Phil. Okay. Someone roll on the cloth, the softening powder. There we go.
I was about to let out a creepy laugh. You can't go until I roll.
Oh my word.
No, it's just like you're saying. You know, dollar to minute or dollar to hour of entertainment, you get a great value.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is that they're just coming out so much, and there's so much to drop at once. Like, again, and it compounds with the fact that you have passive streaming services you're paying for, you have subscriptions you're paying for, you have e-readers, you have everything else that's all piling up, and it's like I can't swing $100 right now. Which is why I told everyone I'll buy it after they do all of them in the DLC and do like the special everything all in one bundle and save like 40%, I hope.
Right. And I mean, yeah. No, and then it's this one, subscription services should be like unethical. And
they
two,
are.
I mean, they and like purchasing things from MMOs and stuff online, extra items, bonus things, mounts, levels up, glams, sort of stuff. It all just niggles and dimes you to death.
It does.
You've never realized how chubby Sharkman is. Oh.
Oh yeah, he's Chubbalubicus. Got them love handles. We love him. It's all that loot he's carrying around that he's going to drop for us. Don't mind me, I'm on copium.
Fair. That's fair.
I'm also taking this to the face.
I didn't see it.
Probably for the best.
I was waiting and waiting and nothing happened, and I'm like, okay.
Look, partner had performance anxiety. Let's not talk about it. The shark just couldn't. He just couldn't. Okay. I was ready. The camera was there. It just didn't happen. All right.
Yeah, Gemation. I understand. There are very few games I would pre-order because it's based on like the trust you have with the development team, because there's been some really unfortunate pre-order things that have happened over the last few years. But I mean, Final Fantasy XIV is definitely one I'm going to pre-order for Dawn Trail.
That earring though.
If there's a good bonus, I am definitely going to pre-order Dreadwolf whenever they get around to doing it.
So, Unicorn Overlord. I think I've seen somebody, I think it was Lady Pelvic, and she posted a picture of it. That's a tactical something or other, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I stream from PC. Sorry, Circle.
Unicorn Overlord, though. That just sounds like it shouldn't be as badass as it sounds. Tricksters, come here.
Now, sometimes I stream from my console on my PC via PlayStation Connect, but
I can't kill all these. No, you little turd! Ah!
Did he escape?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my god.
Let you down, Deb.
You let yourself down, Phil.
Don't you start with that psychology. I feel bad enough. Give you a frigid needle, you little midget.
Yeah, you gotta get that experience earring.
That was the one I have for all my jobs that are already past where it's useful.
Well, yeah, that's why you have to get the new one.
Well, yeah, the new one's only going to matter up to level 90.
Mm-hmm.
All my jobs are 90. Deb, am I dumb? Tell me I'm dumb.
She's being very nice today.
There you go. Did Menfina's earring only go up to 80?
Mm-hmm. It's a real-time strip called Unicorn Overlord. That just... I might have to watch a review of it.
I think they said they start at 80.
Yeah, so the new earring would only be good for 2 classes for 10 levels. Which I'm not crazy, you know, I'm not going to throw a tushy tantrum over it, because I was going to get Dawn Trail anyway. It's just a question of when they get my money.
Chunk. Oh.
And we're over time.
Yeah, but I mean, historically speaking, if you get the pre-order, you get to play the game 3 days earlier than everyone else.
Oh boy, congested servers for 3 days straight. I can't wait.
Because the early access is part of the pre-order. Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil.
What? You were there for Endwalker.
I was.
I wasn't. It was great. I heard stories and couldn't sympathize. It was the best 5 minutes of my life every time I heard about it.
Oh my word. Oh, I just realized I only have 2 spaces in my inventory left. Oh my god.
Okay. We're past time.
Okay, does anyone have an open map, or are we good?
Sneaks one open. I do. No, I don't. I'm good.
Okay, we're good. Oh, Leilu, you are very green.
He's Ninja Turtle. He's gonna play Viper, I guess. I don't know. Looks good though.
Does look good. When are they taking pre-orders? They haven't announced. So hopefully the next live letter they do, they'll make an announcement. Yoshi said at Japanese Fan Fest that he didn't feel comfortable putting out a release date because of what happened with Endwalker. So for Endwalker, he had a release date and then had to move it like 2 weeks back, kind of last minute. And he upset a lot of people and took it really badly. So he doesn't want to do that again. So it might not be until March, well, we're already in March. So I'd say the end of March, early April that we might get a release date. But thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Lalunas, Phil, and Break for joining me in party. Thank you so much for that.
Disney World!
Disney World indeed, Phil. Disney World indeed. I am going to, because I got rated, I'm going to make sure I go onto my stream manager here and raid it forward. So let me just see who's on. Oh, we got some Power Wash Simulator. Have a fantastic night, Philly. Sorry, Phil.
Let's go buy a power washer. Like, what? Huh?
I don't know.
People will pay you to power wash their stuff. Why would you pay someone to fake power wash?
Sakura is streaming? Oh, okay.
I don't know who that is, but yes.
Oh, there they are. Awesome, thank you. What is... Oh, this is Sonic Adventure 2. So we got Sonic Adventure 2 or Power Wash Simulator.
I know what I'm picking.
That's the first one, okay.
Okay, no, seriously, what are you picking?
I'm leaving. That's what's happening.
Oh, good.
It's midnight for me.
No, that's fair. It is late. All right, thank you so much, Phil. Thank you, Break, for joining me in party.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go with Sakura.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a fantastic evening, and I will see you in game. Bye.
Fun.
Thank you so much, Phil.
Yeah, no problem. Looks like... What is with... Sakura's two people? Or they just have a second VTuber avatar on?
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a collab right now.